Hi folks, my name is Peter Gourri and I'm an ICF executive coach with Peter Gourri Coaching Consulting LLC. I help business leaders and make them successful and help them through their journey. So I wanted to talk to you today because for those of you who aren't aware, we had a presidential and also other elections in the United States of America. As you can tell, I am not an American citizen. I'm British and Irish. The net result of it is that a lot of people have felt an awful lot of overwhelm. And I've been a bit surprised, frankly, as to the anger shown. And I mean, I have no political allegiances personally, and I have no vote for that matter in the United States of America. And I consider myself to be socially liberal and financially conservative. There you go. I've outed myself. And my view on life is that I'm 54 years old. And one of the reasons why I became a coach, having previously been a lawyer for over 25 years, was because I wanted to do something more positive and kind. And I confess that some of the attacks on me over the course of the last 48 hours for a very nice post that I put on, just saying, folks, remember to remain friends and to keep perspective, have been absolutely shocking. And I was surprised, but also grateful to learn that my fellow coaches and also a couple of therapist friends of mine who put similar posts also were subjected to abusive messages and comments. It doesn't help anything, okay? We do have different political leanings, all of us, and it doesn't do any good for anybody to get angry. In fact, I'm slightly surprised that I haven't heard about more heart attacks or anything else this week. So I wanted to do this video. I'm not being patronizing. One of the comments made about me this week was that I was a sanctimonious white privilege. And I was just like, where did that come from? And for the record, I am the child of immigrants. My parents were immigrants to the United Kingdom, and we had it tough when I was growing up, in the same way as I'm an immigrant in the United States. Okay, yes, I have white privilege. I get that. But it's still a privilege for an immigrant, and it's pretty tough at times. So just take a moment, just try and relax. Feeling overwhelmed and angry is natural, especially during times like now when it's really intense and everybody's wrapped up in change or uncertainty, like the election season. And one of the problems in the United States is that the election season has been going on for the last year or two, and it's really hard work and it's been getting worse. I get 15, 20 text messages a day, which have finally stopped. Anger can feel like a way of regaining control, lashing out, attacking. It's a standard survival mechanism. You feel like you've done something. You feel like you need to say something or do something. And, it leaves you drained. I confess that with a couple of the messages I received this week, I got so upset by them that I went back into lawyer mode. And I'm told by my peers that when I was a commercial litigation lawyer, I was pretty good and I could be a bit of a Rottweiler. And frankly, I went back into lawyer mode of 10 years ago on a couple of occasions because the personal attacks were too personal, too aggressive, and too unpleasant. And I'm not saying that to get attention or sympathy for myself. I'm saying that because actually it wasn't just me who was on the receiving end of things like that. It was a lot of people, and it didn't help. Take a moment to pause and reflect. Take a few deep breaths, go for a short walk. Taking just a small step like this will help you to keep perspective. And just take a moment, just, rest, breathe. Remember what's important in life. Remember what you have control over. Identify and focus on your sphere of control. Influence the things that you can influence. If you don't agree with a political decision, get involved with the political party of your choice for the next time it comes around and for other important things that are going on. Or more importantly, do what I did when I was younger, which is being involved with multiple charities in the United Kingdom, trying to support them as best I can. And I still do that from afar, as well as trying to help locally as well, because I know what it feels like to be poor. I know what it feels like to be difficult. And, that was another one where I got accused of things some months ago about saying charitable, that I was told that was white savior complex. It's not. It's about helping people. Okay. And I'm not going to apologize for the fact that I have helped people, because when I was a kid and when we didn't have any money, we were helped by other people. Okay. So get over it and start being sensible about it. Limit your information overload. Kill your social media. You can suspend Facebook for periods of time. You can stop looking at news. I stopped looking at news. I don't even have cable at home. All I have is the internet, and I choose what I want to watch. It's too much. And there's an awful lot of misinformation out there. And I've talked about this previously. It doesn't help you. It doesn't help your family or your friends for you to be completely overwhelmed by nonsensical crap and rubbish being spouted out there. Research the information if you really need to, but remember to check and verify everything. Channel your energy, constructively. And I'm sorry that my emotions are coming through a bit, okay, which is why I'm kind of stuttering a tiny bit, because I've really, really been disappointed by what I've seen. Channeling your energy constructively. I'm involved with a Rotary Club in the USA, and I was a Rotarian in the United Kingdom. And I've been doing a bit of help some of my fellow Rotarians. I don't do as much as I want to because I'm self-employed, but I try and do my best. Okay. And that's all we can all do. And, be mindful of others, help others. Just try and do your bit. I always take on the odd pro bono client here or there to try and support them as best I can. I can't do all of them because I'm still rebuilding my business after a difficult time. Okay, but I still try, and it makes a difference. And talk it out. My closest friend in America lives down in Arizona. He is a man who I deeply care about. And one of the things that I really like about him is that he tells me the truth. And I've got some other really close friends here as well. I've been really lucky. One's in New Jersey, one's in North Carolina, and one's down in Arizona. And I know that with each of those individuals, I'll get a different perspective on things. And it's really helpful just to talk things through and for your friends to say, listen, you're being silly. Or, yeah, I get that. Let's talk it through and discuss it. Okay. I want somebody who's going to challenge me and tell me when I'm wrong. But I also want somebody who's going to understand why I'm feeling the way I am as well. So just bear that in mind. And practice some self-care and compassion for yourself. Just make some space for yourself. Read a comic. Watch some films, some funny movies or something. I mean, that's what I've taken to doing this week. I haven't watched anything serious online when I have been watching TV or anything. I've just chosen comedy and the like. And consider mindfulness or mediation. My old secretary when I was a lawyer, Suki is a magnificent human being. And she was always trying to encourage me to meditate in the morning. Sorry, I think I said mediate. I meant meditate. And actually, she was right. A little bit of self-contemplation, meditation goes a long way to helping life be better. So look, guys, these are just a few thoughts for you. I'm not doing it to be patronizing. I'm not choosing sides. I'm not criticizing. I'm coming from a place of love and compassion. It isn't worth it. Politicians, frankly, are not worth it. Okay, to put it rather bluntly, your average politician wouldn't piss on you in the street if they saw you on fire. And I appreciate that as a coach online, I'm not meant to use words like that, but it's the truth of the matter. So do yourself a favor. Take care of yourself and take care of your family. And once I get off this video, I'm going to find out how to turn sounds off on my new laptop because my laptop died this week. So it just goes to show, like, things go wrong. It's bloody annoying. But you know what? In the scope of things, it's just one of those things. And we need to move on and do the best out of it rather than dwelling on the negative. Because frankly, you'll just drive yourself mad. If I can help you, if I can support you, please reach out to me. I want to. Okay. I am a very different person from when I was a lawyer. I was a closed shop and I could be, frankly, quite aggressive and rude when I was an attorney in the UK. I'm not anymore. For me, I came to realize, especially after a marriage breakdown, moving to a new country, losing my mother whilst I was living over here, I came to realize what was important in life. And the things that aren't important is arguing over bloody politicians. So please take care. Think about yourselves, think about your families and your loved ones, and don't worry about the politicians. And I get that there's controversial issues which are going around at the moment. Love will prevail. Hope will prevail. Take care and have a good weekend.